It's time now for Mitchell Post 18 American Legion Baseball on 101.3 FM and AM 1490 KORN News Radio and online at KORNradio.com. Post 18 American Legion Baseball is being sponsored by Dakota Physical Therapy, Culver's, The Depot, Lewis Family Drug of Mitchell, Poet Bar Refining of Mitchell, First Dakota National Bank, Iverson Chrysler Center of Mitchell and Huron, Walmart of Mitchell, Rannoch Egg, MJ Aviation, C&B of Mitchell, John Deere, and Shays Restaurants. It's time now for Post 18 American Legion Baseball on 101.3 FM and AM 1490 KORN.
Windy Omaha here on a Sunday, final day of this weekend. 5 games coming up here for Mitchell. Head coach Luke Norden joins us. Good win last night. Scored in every inning. Seemed like 2-out production was the big key.
Yeah, that's obviously picked up here the last couple games. We've had some 2-out hits, and scoring in every inning means your entire lineup's doing a little bit of something. So that was good to see that we did score in every inning. 8 runs, 1 per inning, and then 1 run or 1 inning with 2 runs. So when you do that, you don't really look at the innings where you might have left some guys on when you do have a little bit of production in every inning.
Pitching wise, had a pretty good start there from Ryland DeVries. Seemed like he held the lead pretty good. Were you pleased with what he did?
Yeah, really confident. Goes out and then throws 5 innings for us. 79 pitches. Was real effective. Threw some really good curveballs and strikeout counts. I can't remember how many strikeouts he had, but he had got some really bad swings on some good curveballs and used it effectively when he was ahead in the count. And just had a lot of confidence last night. So it was good to see how relaxed he was and how well he threw.
Defense was a lot better, and Drew Kitchens at short, he's about as good as it comes defensively. How sure are you of when the ball's hit to him? I mean, he's going to get it somehow.
Yeah, the last couple games, he's kind of been worried about his offense a little bit. He got his offense kind of figured out here the last couple games, and then been real productive of getting on base, whether it be hit or hit by pitch or walk or whatever. So that kind of translates over into his defense too. They kind of play off each other, which it shouldn't. You should leave your offense and your defense separated. But he's played really, really well this weekend at shortstop. Made some diving stops up the hole. Turned some good double plays when we needed it last night. We turned a big double play, to get us out of an inning. Just really, really important that our defense in the infield plays really well and kind of starts up the middle.
All righty, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare South Dakota's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This is Jonathan Doble, General Manager at Walmart here in Mitchell. You've heard us talking about our team. It's time to make the change. You can start a job that's easy to come to and end up with years of success and retirement savings too. We'll match the right job to what you like to do and even do background checks so you're surrounded with good people. All jobs start at $11 an hour and up. Start the job you'll like with us by going to walmart.com and clicking on careers.
Walmart is an equal opportunity employer. Wherever life takes you, stay connected to your finances. And at First Dakota National Bank, you can do just that. This is Dana Bird, personal banker at First Dakota. Stay connected with any of our First Dakota checking accounts, along with internet banking, e-mobile banking, mobile deposit, text banking, e-statements, and e-bill pay. Anywhere your mobile device goes, your banking can too. Go to firstdakota.com today to learn how you can stay connected. First Dakota. Come experience the difference. Member FDIC.
At Culver's, we cook our butter burgers pretty much the same as you would at home. Only our 3-cut blend of fresh Midwest beef will do. Then you'll need to master our signature press and sear technique. You may want to practice a few thousand times. Add real Wisconsin cheese, top with a lightly buttered toasted bun, and serve yourself with a big warm smile.
Better yet, come to Culver's and leave the whole cook-to-order butter burger thing to us. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, 1015 Cabela Drive in Mitchell.
It's time now for Mitchell Post 18 American Legion Baseball on 101.3 FM and AM 1490 KORN News Radio and online at KORNradio.com. Post 18 American Legion Baseball is being sponsored by Dakota Physical Therapy, Culver's, The Depot, Lewis Family Drug of Mitchell, Poet Bar Refining of Mitchell, First Dakota National Bank, Iverson Chrysler Center of Mitchell and Huron, Walmart of Mitchell, Rannoch Egg, MJ Aviation, C&B of Mitchell, John Deere, and Shays Restaurants. It's time now for Post 18 American Legion Baseball on 101.3 FM and AM 1490 KORN.
And welcome here, KORNradio.com. Travis Crins with you. One more day here in Omaha, about an hour behind time, a long game, and a canceled game due to some rain overnight. But here we are, 3:30 coming up, just past 3:30. First pitch, just a minute away with Mitchell Post 18 and Millard South, the opponent here this afternoon. Post 18, 6-10 on the season. They've won one of their 4 games here in Omaha, looking to win another one here against Millard South. For Post 18, Bailey Miller on the mound here in game number 1. And for Millard South, they have Nebraska commit, senior Kyle Perry in right field. Drew Wessel, the catcher, will bat second. And Drew Gillen, the shortstop, will bat third this inning. Ready to get underway here. Here's the righty Bailey Miller. First pitch is a fastball called strike. So Bailey Miller gets the start. Gillen, so 2 of the top 3 for Millard South. Going to Nebraska. This one laced deep right field. Right fielder coming in a bit. Sadler on for the catch. 1 gone here for Millard South. Defense for Mitchell, Bailey Miller, your pitcher. Have Sam Mickles behind the plate. Austin Kerr is at third. Drew Kitchens at short. Kyle Larson at second. Also have Brady Hawkins at first, Peyton Nash in left, Jared Miller in center, and Jackson Sadler with the catch there in right. Kobe Larson, at second base, and Jackson Sadler with the catch in right. First pitch, ball here to Drew Wessel, catcher, right-handed hitter, smokes that one into left field, down for a hit, and that'll run all the way to the wall. Extra base hit here for Millard South catcher Wessel. Wessel standing up, placed that Bailey Miller pitch down the left field line. So a double with 1 out. First base runner here for Millard South. Brings up Gillen, the other Nebraska commit here. So a couple of high-level players Mitchell will see this afternoon. Bailey Miller on the season. He's had 2 appearances, 1 start, 8 innings on the year with a 3.5 ERA, 6 strikeouts, and a couple of walks. First pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch low, strike 1. Bailey on the season, giving up only 4 earned runs. 12 runs overall, only 4 have been earned in those 8 innings. 1-0 pitch low, 1-1. Started against Huron back on Monday, Memorial Day, May 28th. Went 5 innings, gave up 1 earned run. Then got to hit around a little bit last Sunday, gave up 11 runs, but only 3 of them were earned and 3 innings pitched. 1-1 count here for Bailey Miller. This one skied into left field, left center field. Nash on to make the catch. Runner will not advance, so a long fly ball into left center. Caught by Mitchell's Peyton Nash, retires Gillen. Here's Andrew Stable. So Stabell, first baseman. Bailey Miller's gotten the two Nebraska kids, as it did not get Wessel. Stabell, a lefty, steps in. Top of the first inning here, no score. Fastball left up high, 1-0. Mitchell at 6-10 ended up finally winning here in Omaha. Defeated Lincoln Pius last night 8-3. Scored in every inning. This one dribbler foul. 1-1. Scored a couple runs in that fourth inning. Besides that, Mitchell scored exactly one run every single inning for the 8-3 victory. 6-10 now on the season. Look at the runner at second. 1-1 pitch popped up. Third base side, Austin Curry will take a look at it. It'll be over the fence. 1-2 now the count. A lot windier than it has been all weekend long here in Omaha. Again, warm temperatures again in the low 90s. Very humid. But quite a bit of wind. Wind has not been a factor the first 2 days. Could be a factor here today. 1-2 pitch. This one popped up in the infield. Kerr, left side between the mound and third, makes the catch. 1 out double for Millard South. They stranded at second through a half inning. Post 18 keeps Millard South off the board. Back in 60 seconds. Bottom of the first inning up next on KORNradio.com.
Here at Davidson County Implement, we rely on our machinery to give yesterday and today's farmers what they need. It not only takes a team, but the right team to keep our customers happy and to keep operations moving smoothly. That is why we are your dealer of choice. Davidson County Implement, a division of C&B Operations, along with the Fred Harr stores of Freeman, Yankton, and Wagner, are proud supporters of high school athletics and academics.
This is John Foster from The Depot. We're more than just a typical sports bar. In addition to pool and darts and sports on TV, we feature 30 beers on tap from all over the globe. Happy hour daily between 4:30 and 7:30 with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Enjoy our new menu items, monster burgers, gourmet flatbreads, and salads, along with other soon-to-be Depot favorites. The Depot, open all day, every day, starting at 11:30 a.m.
Bottom of the first inning coming up here. Mitchell, the home team for the first time here in Omaha this weekend. Colonels are post-18s lineup. Shortstop Drew Kitchens leads off. Jackson Sadler, he'll bat second and is in right field. Sam Mickles behind the plate batting third. Rest of the lineup is first baseman Brady Hawkins batting fourth. Peyton Nash batting fifth in left field. Austin Kerr is at third, batting sixth. Jared Miller in center field batting seventh. Kobe Larson in the eighth spot, your second baseman. And Kelvin Haig, he gets DH duties for Bailey Miller. He'll bat ninth. So Kitchens, Sadler, Mickles. 3 due up here for Mitchell. In the bottom of the first, they'll take on Jared Novak. Novak, a righty. First pitch, a tall righty at that. First pitch, fastball, 1-0. Kitchens, Sadler, and Mickles. See if Mitchell's offense can keep it rolling here from last night against Lincoln Pius. This fastball, good fastball. Strike, 1-1. Very long game last night for Mitchell against Lincoln Pius, a 2-hour game. See if this one has a little bit better pace to it here. 3:30, 3:40 in the afternoon. This one bounces, 2-1. And Sam Mickles, he had 3 hits last night. 3 of the first 3 at-bats, had a double and a couple of singles. 2-1 pitch. This one fouled straight back, 2-2. Drew on the season now has that average up to 286, has that 458 on-base percentage there for the leadoff man. Again, he's been hit 11 times in 15 games. 2-2 pitch, fastball low. Good at bat here. 3-2 to Drew Kitchens. Millard South gray tops with the red and white numbers and trim, white hats, red trim, white pants. Full count here to the leadoff man. This one pulled third base side foul. Mitchell gray tops, gold numbers, black trim, black pants here this afternoon. 325 to the corners, 400 to center, 360 to the gaps here at this one fouled straight back, still at 3-2. We're at Millard West, one of the teams Mitchell played. Mitchell, they lost to Millard West. Was it 7-3 there yesterday? Another 3-2 pitch, 7th pitch of the at-bat. A good one there for Drew Kitchens. Gets a leadoff walk. Gets him aboard with the right fielder, Jackson Sadler, coming up. Sadler in right field. 350 average on the season. 7 hits in 20 at-bats. This one popped up right side. In play, second baseman will take a look at it. Second baseman on to make the catch. That's Greitis. Greitis with the catch for out number 1. Defensive alignment here for Millard South. Novak is on the mound. Wessel behind home plate. Stabell at first. Greitis at second with the catch. Gillen, the future Nebraska Husker shortstop. And Gertis is at short, or at third base. Pitch low. Ball 1 here to Sam Mickles. Gwinsey is the left fielder. Wallace is in center. And Kyle Perry, the future Husker, he is in right. Runner goes. Sam Mickles lets it go for a strike. Safe on the stolen base. There, 1-out stolen base for Drew Kitchens. Gets him into scoring position for Mitchell's best hitter, Sam Mickles. 1-1 count here. Sam Mickles with those 3 home runs. First 3 weeks of the season. 1-1 pitch. This one low. 2-1. So when Millard South pitcher Jarrett Novak has missed, it has been low thus far. And Wessel, some good picks there behind home plate. 2-1 pitch. This one up and in, 3-1. So in danger of another walk here. That would bring up Brady Hawkins. Cleanup man here for Mitchell. See if post 18 can get to 2 on here with 1 out. 3-1 pitch, runner at second. The strike is called on a fastball. Another full count. So a lengthy inning thus far. A lot of pitches thus far for Novak. Around 15 pitches thus far. 3-2 pitch. This one fouled straight back. So Sam Mickles, he stays alive. Kent Van Overshield in the first base box for Mitchell. Head coach Luke Norden at third. We're just across from the third base bag here in the air conditioning, thankfully. Very thankfully. Another 3-2 pitch here from Novak. This one a 2-hopper to second. Will allow the runner to advance to third. They'll throw out Sam Mickles at first. So a productive out for Sam. Gets Drew over to third with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Brady Hawkins. Brady Hawkins, first base in this fifth game of the weekend. Brady with an even 400 average takes the first pitch. Fastball for a strike. 20 hits in 50 at-bats. Leads the team in hits. And he's one behind Sam Mickles in at-bats. Lazy fly ball to center field. Wallace on to make the catch. So Drew Kitchens leadoff walk, stranded at third base. No runs for Mitchell. Scoreless through the first inning here in Omaha. Back with the second inning in 90 seconds on KORNradio.com.
Your mouth. It's your most important asset. Why not make Fuchs Orthodontics your most important ally? You use it to eat, drink, and communicate with others. You need an expert to care for it. This is Dr. Rick Fuchs at Fuchs Orthodontics, and we pride ourselves in being a patient-centered orthodontic practice. Call our Mitchell office at 996-5442 or our Huron office at 352-1670 today. Fuchs Orthodontics, the best care for the best patients.
This is Austin Iverson with Iverson Auto, and we've been proud to serve Mitchell, Huron, and the surrounding communities for the past 70 years. Being a supporting partner to our area's towns, organizations, and athletic teams means a lot to the staff at Iverson Auto. We are proud of the area's teams and wish their continued success. When it comes time for your next new vehicle, stop in at any of the Iverson Auto locations and experience our Mark of Distinction award-winning customer service. Let us make car buying enjoyable for you again. View our huge new and pre-owned inventory at iversonauto.com.
This is Jason Swindler from Lewis Family Drug inside County Fair Food Store in Mitchell. Remembering to pick up your medications is easy. We'll watch to see when it's time for your refill, get it ready, and text you. With SmartSync, we'll fill all your regular medications at once, saving extra trips, and with our free Lewis Drug app, you'll always have access to your profiles and prescription information. Get in, get out, get better.
When your first stop is Lewis, it's easy every day.
Tyson Gertis, leadoff man here for Millard South in the top of the second inning. Scoreless. First pitch from Jared Miller. Little high for ball one. Gertis, he'll lead things off. Grice will bat second, and Wallace will bat third this inning. The 5, 6, 7 hitters. 1-1 count here now from Jared Miller. This one fouled straight back, 1-2. Mitchell got 5 pretty good innings from Ryland DeVries last night and brought in Kobe Larson from second base. He threw 2 scoreless innings in relief, 3 strikeouts to wrap up that 8-3 win versus Lincoln Pius. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball lifted deep foul into the left field area. A little bit ahead of that one, Noah Gertis. Another 1-2 pitch here in the top of the second. This one popped up into right center field. Jared Miller, center fielder, coming on towards his left to make the catch. Gertis retired here for the first out of the second.
Now batting second baseman, number 8, Noah Grice.
Noah Grice, second baseman. He'll step in. He's a right-handed hitter. Again, some rain overnight. The first couple of nights, late Friday, early Saturday, had some rain. And late last night, early this morning, had some rain. This fastball misses high, ball one. So first game this morning at 9:30, they scrapped that one and went for the noon game. Noon game got started a little bit later. This one, fastball, 1-1. Sioux Falls East, they ended up winning on a walk-off walk in the extra innings, bottom of the 8th inning. Bases loaded, walk, swing and a miss, strike 1-2 here to Grice. So Sioux Falls East with the win over Bellevue West of Nebraska. This breaking ball left up high, 2-2. Mitchell, they saw Bellevue West there, got smoked by Bellevue 11-1. There to start things off on Friday night. 2-2 pitch, called strike 3. They get to Grice looking for strikeout today for Bailey Miller. Miller doing pretty good here through the first inning plus. Right-handed hitter, center fielder Noah Wallace steps in, bases empty, 2 outs. Bailey's first pitch fouled straight back. A lot of 2-out hits, a lot of 2-out runs last night against Lincoln Pius. That was the main difference in that one last night. 1-strike pitch, left a little high and outside, 1-1. And trees basically line the entire ballpark here to the outfield fence at Millard West. This one fouled off, 1-2 the count. One-two pitch is low. Good block there by Mickles. In the Mitchell half, they'll bring up Peyton Nash, Austin Kerr, and Jared Miller. Mitchell on that first base side. Millard South right below us here, third base side. And this one right off the catcher's mask there, Mickles. He'll be fine, stay in his crouch. 2-2 count. Looking for another strikeout to wrap up the inning. Bailey's 2-2 pitch. This one lifted lazily into right field. Right fielder charging, coming on. Jackson Sadler still coming on. Finally makes the catch. Had a long ways to go for that one. 3 up and 3 down, and a strikeout there for Bailey Miller. Millard South retired at the end of 1.5. To the bottom of the second we go. Post 18 up next. 90 seconds on KORN.
At MJ Aviation, they understand the hard work and dedication it takes to make any agricultural operation successful and know that many pass on from generation to generation. That's why MJ Aviation recognizes and supports every player and coach in athletics. It takes dedication and teamwork for success, the same dedication needed to run farm operations. MJ Aviation, helping your operation take flight.
This is Becky Pitts, General Manager of Poet Biorefining Mitchell. We understand the importance of selling your corn at the right time for the right price. You can access Poet's website with any mobile device by going to mit.poetgrain.com. That's where the latest corn receiving hours, cash bids, futures, market news, and weather is constantly updated. Poet, helping bring the best profitability per acre year after year to your operation.
This is Rebecca Grace, owner and operator of the Ramada Inn & Suites. I'm here to make organizing the company meeting, the family reunion, a wedding, or for the best birthday party ever easy. We'll take care of it all. Clean, comfortable rooms, meetings with technology and sound system, all with good food and friendly people. It's the Ramada Inn, Mitchell.
No runs here through an inning and a half in Omaha. Peyton Nash steps in, takes the first pitch. 1-0 here. Peyton Nash steps in against Jared Novak. Nash laces this one over the head of the second baseman into right center field. See if he wants two here. Nope, take a big turn at first and hold up there. Leadoff single for Peyton Nash. A couple of leadoff men have been on here for Mitchell. Now here comes Austin Kerr. And Mitchell's had a hard time with sacrifice bunt attempts here this weekend. See if they let Austin Kerr swing away. I got Jared Miller coming up on deck, so Kerr probably going to swing away here with, nope, going to bunt. This one up the first baseline. Good bunt. Could be safe as well, and he will be. So there you go. Bunting for a sacrifice bunt. He'll get an infield single instead. The first baseman stable. He charges it, but second baseman Greitis, he was not there. So miscommunication. Not good execution there on that sacrifice bunt attempt. Ends up in a hit for Kerr. Now here's Jared Miller. See if they have Miller. Ask him to bunt with Kobe Larson on deck. 2 runners on from Mitchell here. He's asked to bunt as well. Pops it up just over the head of the catcher, thankfully. For Mitchell, the catcher, Wessel, his first step was forward. That one just barely over his head. Still stayed in the circle there of home plate. 1 strike to count here to Jared Miller. Nash at second. Kerr is at first. Something brewing here for Mitchell in the bottom of the second. Bunt this one. Got a piece of it. Goes to the backstop. So 0-2. Those little things getting those runners over here for Kobe Larson. Calvin Haig, he would bat to this inning as well. 0-2 pitch. See if they keep the bunt on. They do not. This fastball misses high. 1-2. Mitchell should get home tonight, depending on when this one wraps up. Maybe around 10 o'clock. This one popped up in the infield. Wind will blow that one out of play first base side. Right into the glove there of the catcher Wessel. So the wind blowing in kept blowing it and stayed just inside the inside play right there. So first out is Jared Miller. Pops out to the catcher, foul territory. So Kobe Larson, he'll get a chance here with 2 outs. One out, 2 runners on. Nice block by a pitch low there by Novak. 1 ball. Mitchell, they'll be in action here later on next week. They'll take on Sheridan, Wyoming. This one popped up, foul territory, left field side, left fielder on, looking for the catch right by the line. He'll make the catch. Runners cannot advance. Good catch there. Just in foul territory by Gwinzy. Gwinzy, he retires Kobe Larson for out number 2. And bring up the DH, Calvin Haig. So next week, Mitchell, they'll be back at home. They will take on Sheridan, Wyoming, coming up on Wednesday night. That's a doubleheader at 5 o'clock. Then they'll be at Sioux Falls East on Thursday night, doubleheader at 5 o'clock. This one blocked in the dirt as well. Wessel, very good defensive catcher thus far. 1-0. So a couple of doubleheaders next week. Wednesday, Thursday doubleheaders for Mitchell. Our next coverage will be Tuesday of the following week. This one swing and a miss on a high fastball, 1-1. Brookings will be in Mitchell. They'll play a single 9-inning game, 6 o'clock the following Tuesday. That is June 19th. That's our next coverage here on KORN. 1-1 pitch, 2 runners on. This one fouled straight back, 1-2. So Novak, after giving up 2 singles to the 2 leadoff men here for Mitchell, 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning, still with the scoreless tie. Takes a look at the runner at second. 1-2 pitch. This one, breaking ball, just got a piece of it. Calvin Hagee stays alive. 1 runner left on at third base in the first for Mitchell. Now post 18 in danger of leaving a couple more on here through the first couple innings. Another 1-2 pitch from Novak. Swing and a miss. His first strikeout retires Calvin Hagee. First 2 men get on. Stranded there. Post 18 in Millard South. Still tied at 0. We're through 2 innings. Coming up on 4 o'clock here in Omaha on KORNradio.com.
Struggling with multiple decisions that need to be made to achieve your yield goals? Are you looking for that trusted partner who can help provide real yielding solutions for those decisions? At Ronick Ag, they pride themselves in knowing yield and being a partner who listens to your needs and builds strategies to achieve your farm's goals one field at a time. Ronick Ag yield experts are ready to meet your demanding farm needs and to go to work for your farm and your future. Contact your Ronick Ag yield centers today to get your 2018 plan started off on the right foot. Ronick Ag, partnerships that yield.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical South Dakota high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Top of the third inning, 1 strike here to Millard South. Josh Rankin, the DH. He takes a pitch a little outside, 1-1. Josh Rankin, DH, right-handed hitter, steps in against Bailey Miller. Miller's pitch, strike is called, 1-2. Not a whole lot of strikeout threats on the mound this season for Mitchell, but Bailey Miller is one of them. This one outside at 2-2. And Miller with 6 strikeouts in 8 innings, which is the tops on the team this year in the summer. Now has 7 strikeouts through 10 innings. Full count here to Rankin, 8th man in the order here in the top of the third inning. Scoreless from Omaha. This pitch, high leadoff walk. First walk of the ball game. Gets Rankin aboard.
Walk brings up left fielder number 1, Dylan Gwinsey.
Dylan Gwinsey, left fielder, 9th man in the order. See if he is asked to bunt here. Mitchell executed 1 sacrifice bunt, ended up getting a single out of it for Austin Kerr back in the second. And then Jared Miller unable to get it down to advance those runners to second and third. First pitch here, bunt, fouled straight back, strike 1. We'll see if Gwinsey in that 9 spot, see if he can advance the runner Rankin into scoring position as Millard South. They go to the top of the order with Kyle Perry up next. Kerr, a step in on the grass at third. First baseman Hawkins holding on the runner. This pitch, high ball, bunt was not on that time. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Check of the runner there at first base. Back in plenty of time. Again, defense for Mitchell. Kerr is at third. Kitchens is at short. Larson at second. Hawkins is at first. Peyton Nash is in left. Jared Miller, the center fielder. And Jackson Sadler in right. This one, a deep fly ball left field, fair or foul. That one just barely foul. One of the hardest, longest hit balls we've seen to left field here in Mitchell games this week. And that one lasered to left field, but that'll be a long strike there for Gwinzy. 1-2 pitch coming up. Well, Mitchell lucky that one. Pulled just foul left field side. Another check of the runner there at first. Mitchell's defense a little shaky there on Friday night. Much better last night, and we'll see that can continue here, making those simple plays here on a Sunday. 1-2 pitch, now back again to the runner at first. And seeing if he goes here, no outs. 1-2 count. They tried the sacrifice bunt the first pitch, have not since. This 1-2 pitch has popped up. In play, left field. Left fielder Peyton Nash coming on. He'll make the catch, and runner cannot advance. So another situation where they try the sacrifice bunt. Can't get it down. They abandon it, and Rankin stays at first. Go back to the top of the order in Nebraska commit, Kyle Perry. The lefty pulled the ball, flied out to Jackson Sadler. Sadler playing pretty deep there in right field. Another check of the runner at first. 3 runners left on thus far for post 18 through the first couple innings. First time through the order, 3 men reached. Long set, first pitch. A little up and in. 1-0. Again, a big difference here for Mitchell. 2-3. They can finish 2-3 in Omaha instead of 1-4. This one low gets past the catcher, Mickles. It was low, but probably should have caught that one. Either way, that allows Rankin to go to second. Runner in scoring position now. Only the second runner, Millard South, has had a board, but both have reached second base. 1 out, 2-0 pitch coming up. This one hopper to Hawkins at first, keeps it around him, out of his glove. Steps on the bag to retire Perry for the second time. Rankin, he goes to third on the play. Runner at third, 2 gone. Now here's the catcher, Wessel. And good job there by the Mitchell first baseman, Hawkins. Sharp 1 hopper. Couldn't quite catch it, but kept it close enough where you could just pick it up and run to the bag and beat the runner for the out. First pitch is a strike. Here to Drew Wessel. Wessel, he had that double back in the first inning. Well, if he gets one here, that'll break the scoreless tie. Strike is called. 1-1 the count. Bailey, this one laced into left field. That's down for a hit. 2-out single. Gets the job done. Drew Wessel's 2 for 2 now with a run driven in. Josh Rankin. He scores, and that passed ball there by Mickles comes back to get Mitchell. Not sure if Rankin would have scored if he was at second there, but 1-0 Millard South. They lead here in the top of the third over post 18. There's the shortstop, Drew Gillen, the other Nebraska Husker, future Husker. He's 0 for 1. Fastball, strike. A decent job here for Bailey Miller. First time through the lineup, only giving up 1 hit and a walk. Check again of the runner at first. A little bit closer that time. And Wessel at first. About 4 or 5 throwovers here for Bailey Miller in this inning. Gillen, he flied out to left. Runner goes. Good throw by Mickles. They got him. Yes, they did. Great throw by Sam Mickles to get Wessel there at second. It's a hit and a walk given up. Millard South, they score the first run of the ball game. It's 1-0 Millard South over Post 18. Back in 90 seconds. Bottom of the third. Up next.
Now's the time to get hired at Walmart. They're adding to the Walmart team with jobs that pay well and come with perks too. Want to work as an auto care technician?
It's Walmart.
How about making things fresh in bakery or deli?
Walmart has it.
Like electronics?
Work at Walmart.
Apparel experience?
Bring it to Walmart.
Like working with people?
Cashier self-checkout host at Walmart.
How about working with freight?
Second shift stocking.
Job security?
Walmart has it.
Employee discounts after 90 days?
Walmart.
Walmart at Mitchell has a job you'll like going to.
Go to walmart.com and click on the careers link to apply.
Walmart is an equal opportunity employer.
You expect your bank to do more than just cash a check. At First Dakota National Bank, we do just that. This is Jessica Anderson, personal banking representative at First Dakota. We offer you the ease and convenience of banking at home with internet banking, e-mobile banking, and online applications. And don't forget about our e-savings account. E-savings is an electronic savings account that is established, assessed, and maintained exclusively online. Simply go to firstdakota.com to learn how we give you more. First Dakota, come experience the difference. Member FDIC.
This is Austin Iverson with Iverson Auto, and we've been proud to serve Mitchell, Huron, and the surrounding communities for the past 70 years. Being a supporting partner to our area's towns, organizations, and athletic teams means a lot to the staff at Iverson Auto. We are proud of the area's teams and wish their continued success. When it comes time for your next new vehicle, stop in at any of the Iverson Auto locations and experience our Mark of Distinction award-winning customer service. Let us make car buying enjoyable for you again. View our huge new and pre-owned inventory at iversonauto.com.
Top of the order for Mitchell. Drew Kitchens steps in. First pitch, low for ball one. Takes that next one for a strike, 1-1. Kitchen, Sadler, Mickles, top of 3 of the order here. Jared Novak, second time around the order here against Post 18, the tall righty. Pitch is fastball low, 2-1. About an hour later, they had about a 2:30 scheduled start. Started this one at around 3:30, which is a positive for Mitchell. This one laced foul, deep left field. It'll be at 2-2. I say it's a positive for Mitchell because their bus had some issues coming into the game. One of the tires did not look like a tire is supposed to, so they got that fixed. Bus is still at the hotel. 2-2 pitch low. Catcher blocks at 3-2 here to Kitchen. So they loaded up the vans, SUVs, any parents that can make the trip, and they took 3 or 4 of those to the ballpark here. And that's how they got there. Ran a little bit late, but thankfully got here well in time. 3-2 pitch, walk here for Drew Kitchen. Second straight walk for Drew. Gets him aboard. The late start gives those guys a chance to fix the tire. And hopefully somebody can run over there, get the bus, bring it back over here. By the time this one wraps up, hopefully at around 5:30 or so this afternoon. Well, here we are, top of the third, just like the first inning. Drew Kitchens with the leadoff walk. I'll check Kitchens there at first. He's back in time. Jackson Sadler, he popped out to the second baseman, Greitis, for the first out of the game. This one smashed into center field, just past the shortstop Gillen. So just like last inning, first 2 runners on here for Mitchell, first and second. Now here's the heart of the order, Mickles. He was asked to bunt on Friday night, which is a bit of a surprise given how good of a hitter he is. But you would expect here Sam Mickles to be hitting away. 2 on, nobody out, and Mitchell looking to get back that run they gave up in the top half. They're down 1-0. Sam steps in. First pitch called strike. Sam 0 for 1. He grounded out to second base back in that first inning. And strike pitch called a strike. Does not swing at it. 0-2. Sam on the season, 314 hitter, leads the team with those 3 home runs, 15 driven in. This one smashed deep left field. Left fielder going back, still going back in front of the wall. That one is gone. 4th home run of the year. RBIs 16, 17, and 18. Sam Mickles, he gives Mitchell a 3-1 lead with a home run to left. Sam Mickles drives in Jackson Sadler from first and Drew Kitchens from second. 4 of the 5 home runs here in the summer from Sam Mickles. Home run makes it 3-1 post 18.
First baseman, number 17, Brady Hawkins.
Brady Hawkins now up, base is empty. Mitchell up by 2. A good start here to this 3rd inning off of Jarrett Novak. Hawkins takes the first pitch, strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Millard West. This one smashed foul, first base side. Wynn carries that one out of play. 0-2. Mitchell now with 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Finally, after those leadoff guys have gotten on each and every inning thus far, they finally come around to score. Brady, he looks at a pitch. He struck out on 3 pitches. So Brady's 0 for 2, and that brings up Peyton Nash.
Strikeout brings up left fielder, number 7, Peyton Nash.
Peyton Nash, 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 Mitchell lead here in the bottom of the 3rd. Fastball inside, ball 1. This one popped up deep right field. Wynn will tap that one down. Right fielder Perry. He misses it. Must have lost it in the sun or somewhere. And Nash, good job running the whole way. Ends up at second. Ball was up there plenty of time. Should have made the catch. But missed it. Must have missed it in the sun somewhere. It looked like he was camped underneath it, but it went a little over his head. Mitchell, he'll take advantage of that one. Double for Mitchell and Peyton Nash. Here's Austin Kerr, a chance to add another one. This one, strike is called. And that one unexpected there from Kyle Perry and right. Looked to be just a routine fly ball to right, but ended up dropping right over his head a couple feet. 1 strike pitch. Strike 2 is called. 0-2 quickly here to Austin Kerr. A walk by Drew Kitchens, a single by Jackson Sadler, and the 3-run home run by Sam Mickles. Mitchell up 3-1. This fastball's left up high. 1-2. So 5 hits already here for Mitchell. They've had 7 base runners thus far, not quite through with 3 innings yet. This one inside, up and in, misses. 2-2 the count. Runner at second, 2-2 pitch. This one low in the dirt, blocked again by the catcher Wessel. So 0-2 is now turned into 3-2. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks thus far through 2 1/3 innings for Jared Novak of Millard South. Them from Omaha as well. This one fastball high, could have been ball 4, close one though. Austin Curry strikes out. Second strikeout of the inning, 3rd of the game for Novak. 7th man to bat here for Mitchell, Jared Miller. Runner at second, 2 outs. Jared, he's 0 for 1. Fastball a little low and outside, ball 1. So Mitchell, they'll give Bailey Miller a lead here, at least 3-1 heading to the top of the 4th. Bailey's pitched well here through 3. Fastball, strike is called, 1-1. Mitchell haven't had to use more than 2 pitchers in any game thus far. So pitching-wise, pitching depth-wise, they're in good shape here. This fastball a little outside, 2-1. Always important when you're playing in these classics and in these tournaments when you got 4, 5, 6 games over the course of just a few days. You don't want to be short there pitching-wise. This one fouled back out of play. That'll leave the count up at 2 apiece. And Mitchell's given up their fair share of runs, but you've had folks like Jackson Sadler go 6 innings. Ended up giving up 8 runs, but 7 of them was early in the second inning. Got through that. Some defensive miscues by Mitchell, and then he basically rolled from there. This one a little grounded to the third baseman. Tough hop there for him. He makes the throw on to first. Gertis to Stable, and that gets Millard South out of the inning. 3-run home run for Sam Mickles makes it 3-1 post 18 through 3 here in Omaha. We're back in 90 seconds on KORNradio.com.
This is Corey Wegahop, pharmacist at Lewis Family Drug. We know what it's like to be busy, but keeping track of your family's prescriptions, refills, and profiles is easy by downloading the free Lewis Drug mobile app. We also offer a variety of immunizations as well as medication consultations at any time. We're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Lewis Family Drug. Get in, get out, get better.
When your first stop is Lewis, it's easy every day.
This is Becky Pitts, General Manager of Poet Biorefining Mitchell. We understand the importance of selling your corn at the right time for the right price. You can access Poet's website with any mobile device by going to mit.poetgrain.com. That's where the latest corn receiving hours, cash bids, futures, market news, and weather is constantly updated. Poet, helping bring the best profitability per acre year after year to your operation.
At MJ Aviation, they understand the hard work and dedication it takes to make any agricultural operation successful and know that many pass on from generation to generation. That's why MJ Aviation recognizes and supports every player and coach in athletics. It takes dedication and teamwork for success, the same dedication needed to run farm operations. MJ Aviation, helping your operation take flight.
Drew Gillen steps in for Millard South, takes the first pitch for ball 1. Bailey's second pitch, inside 2-0. 3-1 Mitchell lead, 3-run home run for Sam Mickles there in the bottom of the third. Mitchell, the home team here, so they'll get the last at bat if they need it here. In the bottom of the 7th. Strike is called, 2-1 here to Drew Gillen. Shortstop, also going to Nebraska. This one pulled foul first base side. Would have been for extra bases, but just wide of the bag at first. 2-2 count. Bailey Miller's done a nice job. He's got Kyle Perry twice. See if he can get Drew Gillen here first 2 times through. And fastball left high and inside. Full count to Millard South leadoff man. 3, 4, 5 hitters here. Stable up next. Stabell up next. This one in the first base coach's box. Pulled foul, still at 3-2. Pitch count in pretty good shape there for Bailey Miller. Not too many pitches. 3-2 pitch again near the first base coach's box. Pulled again. A little early on that one there is Gillen. Gillen, he's 0 for 1. He flied out to Peyton Nash. Back in the first. Another 3-2. Fastball well high. Gillen with the walk. 2 walks thus far given up for Bailey Miller. Both of them have led off innings in the 3rd and the 4th. Here's the first baseman, Andrew Stable. Stabell, a lefty. He's 0 for 1. He popped out to Kerr at third to wrap up the first. A runner at first base here. Millard South looking cut into that 2-run deficit. This fastball's high. 1-0. Good lead at first for the runner. They'll check the runner. Diving back in time, 1-0 count. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Millard South. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Mitchell. 1-0 pitch, fouled back. Out of play, 1-1. Post 18 last weekend, they were out west. Went to Wyoming, went to Rapid City. Get a few games in out there. This pitch here, one hopper. Right to Hawkins again. Keeps it close enough to him. Can't catch it, but two hopper right near the bag. Steps on the bag to retire Stabell for the first out of the fourth. That will allow Gillen to move to second. So Gillen's at second. One gone in the fourth. There's the third baseman, Tyson Gertis. Well, Mitchell, they were at Gillette, Wyoming last weekend. Also played Rapid City Post 22 and Rapid City Post 320. So they got in 5 games last weekend as well. 5 games this weekend in Omaha, and they got their regular schedule against Sheridan, Wyoming next week, Sioux Falls East. They also play Brookings, Sioux Falls West, and Pierre coming up here the rest of the month of June. 1-0 pitch. This one, strike is called, 1-1. Coming up July 13th through the 16th, they'll be in Minneapolis for a classic there. Their final big trip of the summer season, summer Legion season. Pitch is low, 2-1 count. The Legion Regional this year, end of July, last weekend of July, out west in Sturgis. So we'll be out there for that one as well. Bring you coverage from Sturgis here. This one, a deep fly ball into left field. That is turning foul as well. So the second fly ball here for Millard South. Deep left field, just can't keep it fair. Pretty good home schedule for Post 18 in July. They'll be at Huron. They make the trip to Minneapolis and the trip to wrap up the season at Sturgis for the regional. So a lot of home games, not too many road trips. The close one to Huron and the season ender there in Sturgis. 2-2 count. Runner at second. And I'll check the runner there at second. He's back in time with one out. State tournament this year is in Pierre, so if Mitchell can somehow get there, have to head out west again to Pierre. First weekend of August. Pitch up high. 3-2 count. Full count here. Again, Gillen at second. Reached on a walk. And advanced on the Stabile. On the grounder there to first. This one. Just got a piece of the bat there. End of the bat. So he stays alive there at 3-2. Close one right there. Bailey Miller will try it again at 3-2. He pops this one up right side. Hawkins there. He'll give off to the second baseman, Larson. Fighting that sun or that wind pushing it in a little bit. Kobe makes the catch near first base. 2 gone here for Millard South. Here's the second baseman. Noah Grice. He is struck out back in the second, so he's 0 for 1. Bailey Miller looking to work around that leadoff walk. This one strike is called, 0-1. Leadoff walk scored last inning for Millard South. One strike pitch. Fastball high and outside, 1-1. Only one runner left on base thus far for Millard South. That was back in the second. 3, or in the first inning, should say. 3 up and 3 down in the second. This one fouled straight back. 1-2 count. And then last inning, Rankin had that walk, ended up coming around to score. And then the catcher, Wessel, he was at first trying to steal second with 2 outs, and he was gunned down there. Good throw by the catcher, Sam Mickles. So only one runner left on base here for Millard South. This one a grounder as well. Kerr goes to his knees, makes a good stop. Throws him out by a step. Nice job. Nice defense there by Kerr. Keeping the ball in front of him. No runs, no hits. Gillen's leadoff walk is stranded at second. At the end of 3.5, Mitchell leads 3-1 here from Omaha.
This is Becky Pitts, General Manager of Poet Biorefining Mitchell. We understand the importance of selling your corn at the right time for the right price. You can access Poet's website with any mobile device by going to mit.poetgrain.com. That's where the latest corn receiving hours, cash bids, futures, market news, and weather is constantly updated. Poet, helping bring the best profitability per acre year after year to your operation.
Hitting a home run is a thrill, but more often than not, it's the small ball that wins the game in agriculture. At Ronick Ag, they know that by managing the small increments, they can make a huge difference. Couple that with a competitive team who wants you and your farm to win. Now, that's a true yielding combination. By providing agronomic solutions for local agronomists you trust, Ronick Ag's mission is to create produce yielding results for your operation. To learn more about Ronick Ag, check out their website at ronickag.com. Ronick Ag, partnerships that yield.
This is Jonathan Doble, General Manager at Walmart here in Mitchell. You've heard us talking about our team. It's time to make the change. You can start a job that's easy to come to and end up with years of success and retirement savings too. We'll match the right job to what you like to do and even do background checks so you're surrounded with good people. All jobs start at $11 an hour and up. Start the job you'll like with us by going to walmart.com and clicking on careers.
Walmart is an equal opportunity employer.
3-1 Mitchell, bottom of the fourth inning. Kobe Larson steps in. Pitches low, 1-1 count. Fastball right down the middle. 2-1. Kobe Larson, he's 0 for 1. In the 9 and the 8 spot in the lineup. This one laced through the left side of the infield past the third baseman, Gertis. So a hit there for Kobe Larson. Leadoff man gets on again. Every inning here for Mitchell. They've gotten the leadoff man on.
Number 6, Calvin Haig.
There's Calvin Haig, DH, struck out. See if he is asked to bunt here. Probably will be with nobody out. Larson at second. Larson at first, should say. They'll check the runner there at first. Last inning, Mitchell's first 3 got on. Second inning, the first 2 got on. So, leadoff men have done well here for Mitchell through 4 innings. Bunt shown, bunt not down, did not make contact. 1 strike and a healthy lead there. A few hard steps towards second base for Kobe Larson. Catcher Wessel contemplated throwing to first. 1 strike, runner back at first. Again, important to get Larson there to second for a Haig. Got Kitchen, Sadler, Mickles due up next, the top of the order that did all that damage last inning. Another check of the runner at first. Good lead here. Big lead for Kobe at first base. Daring him to throw over for a third straight time. Bunt down. Bunt is down. Just dies in the grass. Pitcher has to pop off the mound and get him by a step. Nice play there by the pitcher Novak. That bunt was popped up between the home and the pitcher's mound. Just died there in the grass. So Novak, he had to go and get that ball. Did not roll to him. Sacrifice bunt for Calvin Haig. He got it down. That advances Kobe Larson to second. Drew Kitchens and Jackson Sadler will have a chance to drive him in to make it a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Drew, first pitch swinging foul, third base side. Drew's had a couple of nice at-bats thus far today. Back-to-back walks, some lengthy at-bats. Came around to score the first run of the ball game. And that's Sam Mickles' 3-run home run last inning. 1 strike pitch. This one low, lays off. 1-1. Again, Drew at shortstop. He's made some outstanding plays here this weekend. I'm starting to pick it up offensively as well. 1-1 pitch from Novak. This one low as well. 2-1. Again, Novak, when he's missed low. Not too many pitches up in the zone. Catcher Wessel's done a nice job keeping those pitches near home plate. 2-1 count. Long look at the runner at second. This one in the dirt again. 3-1 to Kitchens, looking for his third consecutive walk. That'd bring up Jackson Sadler. See if he lays off here at 3-1. He does. Good job there. Pitches low in the zone in the dirt. 5-pitch walk for Drew Kitchens. 3 walks for Drew here tonight. So 2 runners on, 1 out. Mitchell up by 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Jackson Sadler. He's 1 for 2 with the run. This pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Second time through the order for Novak. 5 batters reached. He did have a couple of strikeouts. Gave up 3 runs. This one misses again, so it's 1-1. Started Kitchens off with the strike. 4 straight pitches low for a walk. See what happens here with Sadler with the first pitch strike. This one inside, so 2 straight pitches. Low and now inside to Jackson Sadler. This one popped up. Wind blows it foul first base side, so evens it up at 2 apiece. 4 runners left on for Mitchell. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 more last inning. So they did a decent job of getting those runners in. This one left up high, 3-2 count. Big inning brewing here for Mitchell. They get to Sadler aboard. Bring Sam Mickles up again, maybe with the bases loaded. 3-2, 1 out, runners go. This one, double play, they'll catch it. And they'll step on second. So a double play unassisted. That one, a liner hit and run put on by Mitchell, comes and backfires. They run themselves out of an inning. 1 run. No, 1 runner left on base. Double play there unassisted by the shortstop, Gillen. At the end of 4, Mitchell still leads 3-1 here from Omaha on KORNradio.com.
Do you have a First Dakota National Bank check card? If you don't, you should. This is Jessica Anderson, personal banking representative at First Dakota. Our First Dakota check card allows customers to make purchases anywhere Visa debit cards are accepted. When a purchase is made, the amount is automatically deducted from your checking account balance, not from a credit. A First Dakota check card is safer than carrying cash. If you don't have a First Dakota check card, go to a First Dakota location near you to learn more. First Dakota, come experience the difference. Member FDIC.
The way we make our frozen custard shakes at Culver's isn't all that different from how you might at home. Whip up a batch of fresh frozen custard like we do daily in our restaurants. You'll need farm fresh dairy and a temperature-controlled custard machine. Don't worry, I know a guy. Add whatever flavor you're craving. Strawberry, mint, commence sipping.
Better yet, come to Culver's and leave the whole expertly handcrafted shake thing to us. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, 1015 Cabela Drive in Mitchell.
Are you suffering from an injury that is limiting your lifestyle? Hello, this is Steve Van Genderen from Dakota Physical Therapy. As part of my clinical training, I had the opportunity to learn at one of the premier sports medicine centers in the Midwest. I specialize in treating shoulder or rotator cuff injuries, as well as knee and ankle injuries. Along with having a master's degree in physical therapy, I have a degree in athletic training and have had the opportunity to work with recreational athletes, collegiate All-Americans, and even professional athletes. Whether you are suffering from an athletic injury or any other type of injury or ailment, remember Dakota Physical Therapy for all of your therapy needs.
Mitchell with a 3-1 lead. Leadoff hitter here, Noah Wallace, takes one between the shoulders. As he'll reach first the hard way, hit by pitch. Noah Wallace on first. First pitch there, a little wild from Bailey Miller. Bailey's been pretty consistent in the zone here. Only 1 walk through 4 innings, only 1 strikeout as well, but that one missed badly up and in between the shoulders. So here's the DH, Josh Rankin. Rankin, first pitch fastball strike is called for Bailey Miller. So leadoff man yet on again here. 3rd straight inning leadoff man has been on for Millard South. Check of the runner at first, back in time. The more times than not, Bailey Miller, he's been working with runners on here this afternoon. Only giving up 1 run, 2 hits thus far. This one smashed. Turning foul, right field side, just foul. Would have been an extra base hit. 2 strikes now the count. The 5th base runner here for Millard South through 4+ innings. So Mitchell, they can live with that and average a 1 base runner per inning. Meanwhile, for Mitchell, they've had 9 men on through 4 innings. Another check of the runner at first here with 2 strikes. Twins, they win today. They finally get a win against the Angels. They avoid the sweep 7-5. 2-strike pitch outside. Sam gets it. 1-2. Halfway through this one here, top of the 5th inning now. Strike is called. Second strikeout. This one called. Rankin down on strike. So Wallace, he'll stay at first with 1 out. Now here's the left fielder, Dylan Gwinzy. Gwinzy, his first at bat ended with a fly out to Nash at left. But Gwinzy, he had a fly ball deep left field, just missed a home run. Would have been a 2-run home run in that 3rd inning when we were still scoreless. So a couple of deep fly balls for Millard South have just been pulled foul down the left field line. First pitch to Gwinzy, another high fly ball to left. Nash coming in just in front of the warning track. Pretty long fly ball. The runner will stay there at first. So 1 pitch will retire Gwinzy for out number 2. Here's Kyle Perry. He missed up on that ball to right field in a couple of innings ago. Basically gave Mitchell an extra out. Got Peyton Nash aboard, but Mitchell not able to take advantage. They stranded Nash at second. So here's Kyle Perry, who's 0 for 2. This one fouled straight back, 1 strike. Second time through the order for Bailey Miller. He gives up a single, gives up a walk, and gives up a hit by pitch with a strikeout. So only 3 runners reach, only 1 hit given up. Pretty good. See what happens 3rd time around. Another check of the runner at first back in time. Wallace there at first. And Mitchell's had their chances to win every game this weekend except the first. Runner goes, but it won't matter. Fly ball, maybe it will. Shallow left field. Left fielder making a basket catch there, Nash. Again with that wind pushing things in. Leadoff hit by pitch. Wallace is stranded at first. And Bailey Miller retires the side there on out. Through 4.5. Mitchell, they lead 3-1 on KORNradio.com.
This is John Foster from The Depot. We're more than just a typical sports bar. In addition to pool and darts and sports on TV, we feature 30 beers on tap from all over the globe. Happy hour daily between 4:30 and 7:30 with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Enjoy our new menu items, monster burgers, gourmet flatbreads, and salads, along with other soon-to-be Depot favorites. The Depot, open all day, every day, starting at 11:30 a.m.
This is Austin Iverson with Iverson Auto, and we've been proud to serve Mitchell, Huron, and the surrounding communities for the past 70 years. Being a supporting partner to our area's towns, organizations, and athletic teams means a lot to the staff at Iverson Auto. We are proud of the area's teams and wish their continued success. When it comes time for your next new vehicle, stop in at any of the Iverson Auto locations and experience our Mark of Distinction award-winning customer service. Let us make car buying enjoyable for you again. View our huge new and pre-owned inventory at iversonauto.com.
Your mouth. It's your most important asset. Why not make Fuchs Orthodontics your most important ally? You use it to eat, drink, and communicate with others. You need an expert to care for it. This is Dr. Rick Fuchs at Fuchs Orthodontics, and we pride ourselves in being a patient-centered orthodontic practice. Call our Mitchell office at 996-5442 or our Huron office at 352-1670 today. Fuchs Orthodontics, the best care for the best patients.
Sam Mickles takes his first pitch from Novak, low for ball one. 1-0 count here to Sam as he leads off Mitchell's half. Bottom of the fifth, strike is called, 1-1. Sam Mickles 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run back in the third inning. That's your difference right now, 3-1 Mitchell. Bottom five, this one bounces in front of the plate, 2-1. Now the count. Fourth home run here of the summer season for Sam Mickles, attending University of Sioux Falls. As a freshman, did not play as a freshman, so we'll go back there coming up later on this fall. 3-1 pitch from Novak. Strike is called, so 3-2 pitch. Another full count pitch here to the leadoff man. Novak, he's walked Kitchens in the first and third as the leadoff man. Mitchell's gotten the leadoff man aboard all 4 times, so see if Mickles can make it 5 for 5. Just gets a piece of this one on a pitch low. Fouls it off. Catcher Wessel, he'll run to the mound. Check with his catcher Novak on this 3-2 pitch. And Novak likes to work down in the zone. This one 3-2 pitch, one hopper over the mound. Nice stop there almost by the shortstop Gillen. Tough one hop for him. Leadoff single for Sam Mickles on an infield hit. 5th straight inning for Mitchell. They've gotten the leadoff man aboard. But again, only one time he's come around to score. So Novak, he's done a nice job working around damage. He's basically pitched this entire ball game with runners on base. 3-1, Mitchell looking for some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 5th with the Mickles at first. Here's Brady Hawkins, grounded to short. Taylor made double play, 6-3 double play. Gillen to Stabell, so Mitchell right there can't take advantage again of a leadoff hit, leadoff base runner. 6-3 double play. Quickly 2 retired. There's Peyton Nash. Peyton's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. First pitch swinging, laces it to right field, right into the glove of Perry. So a quick inning for Mitchell where Novak only faces 3. Double play helps him out there in the inning. Through 5, Mitchell still leads 3-1 on KORNradio.com.
This is Jason Swindler from Lewis Family Drugs location inside County Fair Food Store in Mitchell. We know that today's families are on the go, so we're here 7 days a week. We'll do immunizations and consultations in our private room at any time. Keeping track of your family's prescriptions, refills, and profiles is easy too. Just download the free Lewis Drug mobile pharmacy app. Get in, get out, get better.
Where your first stop is Lewis, it's easy every day.
At MJ Aviation, they understand the hard work and dedication it takes to make any agricultural operation successful and know that many pass on from generation to generation. That's why MJ Aviation recognizes and supports every player and coach in athletics. It takes dedication and teamwork for success, the same dedication needed to run farm operations. MJ Aviation, helping your operation take flight.
This is Becky Pitts, General Manager of Poet Biorefining Mitchell. We understand the importance of selling your corn at the right time for the right price. You can access Poet's website with any mobile device by going to mit.poetgrain.com. That's where the latest corn receiving hours, cash bids, futures, market news, and weather is constantly updated. Poet, helping bring the best profitability per acre year after year to your operation.
Both starters have made it through 5 here for Mitchell Post 18 and Millard South. Bailey Miller, he's given up 1 run and 2 hits through 5 innings. First pitch fastball to first man he sees, catcher Drew Wessel. Wessel has both of the hits. Singled in the third, doubled in the first. Fastball a little high, 1-1. So nobody besides Wessel's gotten a hit here. Gillen walked and Rankin walked. And then Wallace took one between the shoulders last inning. So only 5 base runners through 5 innings given up for Bailey Miller and only 2 hits. 2-1 the count. And if Bailey can go the full 7 here. This one popped up. In play, near the line, third base, Kerr, foul territory, makes the catch. Foul ball catch for Austin Kerr. Retires the catcher Wessel for the first out of the 6th.
Brings up the shortstop, number 7, Drew Gillen.
Now here's Drew Gillen, 0 for 1 with a walk back in the 4th. Gillen swings at that first pitch, fouls it back for strike 1. Over his head delivery, Bailey Miller's 1-strike pitch, left up high, 1-1. Again, a lot of wind here today. Wind around 20 miles an hour. Blowing in for the most part, looks like. This one popped up. Wind will put that one into center field. Center fielder Jared Miller camping underneath it. A couple of fly ball outs here for Millard South. They only have 4 outs to go.
Fly out to center brings up first baseman number 25, Andrew Stabell.
Stabell, he's 0 for 2, first baseman, cleanup hitter. Again, the lefties for Millard South, Perry, Gillen, Stabell. They're combined 0 for 6, 0 for 7 make that. 1-0 count. Looking for a quick 3-up, 3-down inning here for Bailey Miller. This one popped up out of play, 1-1. Back in the 2nd, Bailey got a 3-up, 3-down inning. Thus, besides that, he's reached 4. He's faced 4 hitters in the 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning. So, been pretty consistent, getting one man aboard and then shutting them down after that. 1-2 pitch here from Bailey. This one laced into center field, so another base runner. Stabell, first man not named Wessel to get a hit here for Millard West. Or Millard South, make that. Only 2-out single. Here's the third baseman, Gertis. Gertis, he's 0 for 2. Third hit of the ball game, 6th base runner. First pitch laced into center field. Center fielder Jared Miller moving off to his right to make the catch. So 2-out single doesn't end up hurting Mitchell. Millard South retired. Just 4 hitters needed. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 3 outs away. Mitchell picking up another victory here. They lead 3-1. 3 outs to go on KORN.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Now's the time to get hired at Walmart. They're adding to the Walmart team with jobs that pay well and come with perks too. Want to work as an auto care technician?
It's Walmart.
How about making things fresh in bakery or deli?
Walmart has it.
Like electronics?
Work at Walmart.
Apparel experience?
Bring it to Walmart.
Like working with people?
Cashier or self-checkout host at Walmart.
How about working with freight?
Second shift stocking.
Job security?
Walmart has it.
Employee discounts after 90 days?
Walmart.
Walmart at Mitchell has a job you'll like going to.
Go to walmart.com and click on the careers link to apply.
Walmart is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Rebecca Grace, owner and operator of the Ramada Inn and Suites. I'm here to make organizing the company meeting, the family reunion, a wedding, or for the best birthday party ever easy. We'll take care of it all. Clean, comfortable rooms, meetings with technology and sound system, all with good food and friendly people. It's the Ramada Inn, Mitchell.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Mitchell open. This will be the last time they come up here this afternoon. 1-0 pitch, the count here to Austin Kerr. Kerr laces this into left center. That's in the gap, but a nice catch there for the center fielder, Wallace. Wallace going towards left center, making a catch on the run. Could have been an extra base hit there for Mitchell. First time tonight that Mitchell has not gotten that leadoff man aboard. Kerr retired. He's 1 for 3. Here's Jared Miller, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2. Strike on that first pitch, called strike. 6 of the 9 Mitchell hitters, they've reached base tonight. This one low in the dirt, 1-1. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters up for Millard South. Coming up in the top of the 7th. This one fouled straight back. 1-2 the count. Well, Mitchell, they've had their opportunities to put a few more runs up on the board, but with those, again, 5 leadoff men on in each of the 5 first innings, only 1 came around to score. So 1-2 pitch here to Jared Miller. This one swinging a miss. Strikeout for Novak. Novak, that's his 4th strikeout. He's only had 2 walks, or make that 3 walks. So 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 7 hits given up for Novak. He's worked at a pretty good pace here today. Now that'll bring up second baseman Kobe Larson. Takes the first pitch strike. Game may get in here about an hour and a half. Pretty good pace to this one. Coming up on 5 o'clock. Got around a 3:30 start time for this one. Only 4 runs scored on 10 hits. That's the. This one a 2-hopper or 1-hopper to the second baseman, and he makes the play. So a 3-up and 3-down inning. The first 3-up, 3-down inning here for Jared Novak. Mitchell looking to close it out here in the top of the 7th. 3 outs to go before Millard South can score 2. Back in 90 seconds with the top of the 7th on KORNradio.com.
This is John Foster from The Depot. We're more than just a typical sports bar. In addition to pool and darts and sports on TV, we feature 30 beers on tap from all over the globe. Happy hour daily between 4:30 and 7:30 with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Enjoy our new menu items, monster burgers, gourmet flatbreads, and salads, along with other soon-to-be Depot favorites. The Depot, open all day, every day, starting at 11:30 a.m.
The way we make our frozen custard shakes at Culver's isn't all that different from how you might at home. Whip up a batch of fresh frozen custard like we do daily in our restaurants. You'll need farm fresh dairy and a temperature-controlled custard machine. Don't worry, I know a guy. Add whatever flavor you're craving. Strawberry, mint, commence sipping.
Better yet, come to Culver's and leave the whole expertly handcrafted shake thing to us. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, 1015 Cabela Drive in Mitchell.
Top of the 7th inning, Mitchell 3 outs from winning their final 2 games here this weekend in Omaha. 8-3 win last night versus Lincoln Pius. Looking to pick up a 3-1 win here versus Millard South on a Sunday. First strike here for Bailey Miller. Noah Grice, the second baseman, will lead off the 7th. Second pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. Bailey Miller's done a very good job throwing strikes. Not giving them any free passes, only 2 walks through 6 innings. And only 3 hits given up. This one, an excuse me swing popped up right side. First baseman, nobody coming in. The pitcher, he had a chance at it. The first baseman, Hawkins, he just stopped her on first. I don't know if the pitcher thought the first baseman had it and the first baseman thought the pitcher had it. But again, Mitchell's been pretty clean defensively today. That's a costly one right there. Should have been out number 1. That one lands Mitchell. Lucky it landed foul. If that was a fair ball, it could have been a gift single. So an 0-2 count. See if they can get him here. Fastball high, 1-2. We'll see if Mitchell can get past that one and get the leadoff man, Grice, here in the 7th inning. This pitch is low, 2-2. Third appearance of the summer for Bailey Miller, his second start. He went 5 innings his first start and 3 innings in relief last Sunday. This one popped up. Now the pitcher's going to get it. Now the catcher goes for it. And there, that one a little bit more difficult, out of the reach of Sam Mickles. He was the closest one to it in front of the post 18 dugout there on the first base side. So lengthy at bat here for Grice. Another 2-2 here from Bailey Miller. This one popped up into right field. No man's land. Nobody there. Going to drop in for a hit down the right field line. So that play does come back to haunt Mitchell. What could have been an out, should have been an out, is now a hit. Leadoff hit for Grice.
Center fielder number 4, Noah Wallace.
There's Noah Wallace. Millard South, they get that leadoff man aboard. Tying run now up. 2-run Mitchell lead here in the top of the 7th and potential final inning. Strike is called. 0-1. Game before this one with the Sioux Falls East and Bellevue West out of Nebraska. It was a 4-4 tie in the 7th, and then ended up being tied 4-4 in the 7th. Had to go an extra inning into the 8th. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So 0-2 here to the first 2 hitters for Bailey Miller. Wallace, he's 0 for 1. He got one right in the shoulders. Right in the back in that 5th inning for a hit by pitch. 2 strikes. Runner at first. They'll check him, see if he's going here with nobody out and a 2-strike pitch. And positive here for Mitchell will be the bottom of the order is up here in this 7th. Strike 3 is called. Big strike out there for Bailey Miller. Only his 3rd of the ball game, came in a pretty big spot. Runner still at first now with 1 away. Here's Josh Rankin. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Led off the 3rd inning with the walk, and that was the only run that scored thus far for Millard South. First pitch is a fastball high. 1-0. And hopefully Mitchell's team buses here with that damaged tire coming up at 5 o'clock. So they hopefully get on the bus, get back to Mitchell. Check of the runner. Grice at first. He slides back. Pitch called to strike at 1-1. Impressive thing here for Bailey Miller this afternoon. They've never had more than 2 runners on, so at the same time. So Millard South really hasn't had much of a rally in any inning. This one left up high. 2-1. See if Bailey can finish this thing off. Came into the game, ERA of 3.5. Pitch a little low, but they give him the strike. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. I'm looking for another strikeout. Struck out Wallace, the center fielder, for the first out this inning. 3 strikeouts, looking for back-to-back Ks. They'll check the runner at first yet again. Runner stays put. This one popped up into center field. Jared Miller on to make the catch. Sees it, catches it. 2 gone. He retired for Millard South. They're down to their final out.
Fly out the center brings up left fielder number 1, Dylan Gwinsey.
Here's Gwinsey, Dylan Gwinsey, left fielder. Flied out both times to left field, including that long fly ball, just foul. Back in the 3rd inning. Plenty of room there, right field side, but he's probably going to pull the ball. Right-handed hitter. First pitch, fastball outside, ball 1. If he can get to Gwinsey here to retire the side, he'd work through the 7 innings, working through the order exactly 3 times. 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. First time through for Bailey Miller. Gave up a double and a walk. Second time through, he gave up a single, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Third time through, he's given up 2 singles. Pitch is low, 3-0. One of his first, hasn't had too many 3-ball counts here this afternoon. Kyle Perry, he's up next. He's been 0 for 3, but you don't want to get him up with a chance here with the tying run on base. 3-0 pitch, taken all the way. Strike is called, 3-1. 5 o'clock here in Omaha tonight. Wrap up a hot and humid weekend, 90, 95 plus degree weather. Here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3-1 pitch with 2 outs. Miller's pitch laced. Fair ball left field line just past the third baseman Kerr. Well hit, but runners will only move up a base. So first and second, still 2 outs. Grice, he had to hold up there. Good job by Peyton Nash getting that in quickly. So Gwinzy appears to be a pull hitter with 3 with his first hit to left, a couple of outs to left as well, and we'll have a meeting at the mound here, see if they want to maybe bring in Kobe Larson at second or what they want to do here. They'll take him out. Very well done for Bailey Miller. Went 6 2/3 innings, just 1 batter short of completing this one. We'll see who Mitchell brings on the mound here. Should be Kobe Larson, you would think, at second base. Number 4, that'll be Kobe Larson. So we saw Larson. If Mitchell has anything that would resemble a closer, that would be Kobe Larson. He'll get his warm-up tosses in. Take a quick break, come back. Kobe Larson looking for the final out here. He'll have to take on Kyle Perry coming up next.
Here at Davison County Implement, we rely on our machinery to give yesterday and today's farmers what they need. It not only takes a team, but the right team to keep our customers happy and to keep operations moving smoothly. That is why we are your dealer of choice. Davison County Implement, a division of C&B Operations, along with the Fred Haar stores of Freeman, Yankton, and Wagner, are proud supporters of high school athletics and academics.
Kobe Larson in here for relief, looking for that first out. Bailey Miller did an outstanding job, went 6 2/3 innings, and gave up 1 run thus far on 5 hits. He had 2 walks to go along with the 3 strikeouts, so could not quite complete this one. Head coach Luke Norden, he'll go to Kobe Larson, second baseman. He's pitched 8 1/3 innings this year. This will be his 5th appearance. They've all been in relief. Does have a 3.36 ERA, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks. He's given up 4 earned runs in just under 9 innings. We saw him last night against Lincoln Pius. 2 scoreless innings. So tying run there at first. Gwinzy, potential go-ahead run, winning run would be Kyle Perry. Perry first pitch, misses 1-0. Perry, he is 0 for 3. Looking for his first hit. Larson's pitch shows bunt here with 2 outs. Pitch is low, 2-0. We have Austin Kerr, even with the bag at third, to step in at the bag at third. So 2-0 pitch here from Larson. This 1 strike is called at 2-1. Kobe, he leads the team now with 5 appearances on the season through the first 16 games. 17 games now. Mitchell at 6-10, looking for win number 7. 2-1 pitch, lazy fly ball in the infield. Second baseman Calvin Haig battling the sun. He'll catch it. And Mitchell, they'll pick up back-to-back wins here to wrap up their time with the 2018 Seniors Turf Classic. 2 runners get on for Millard South in the top of the 7th. They make it interesting. They get the tying run at first. But Kobe Larson comes in. 4 pitches, all it takes him to retire Kyle Perry. So Mitchell, they improved to 7-10 on the season. Lose their first 3 in Omaha, come back to win their last 2. Get home feeling a whole lot better. 2-3 is a whole lot better than 1-4. Coming up next for Mitchell Post 18, they'll be back home. Coming up this week, they will take on Sheridan, Wyoming for a doubleheader at 5 o'clock. That one will be at Cadwell Park on Wednesday night. And also, Mitchell will take on Sioux Falls East next Thursday night, 5 o'clock start time for that doubleheader. And that's on Thursday night at Sioux Falls East. Our next broadcast here on KORN will be in a couple weeks, about 9 days from now. It'll be on a Tuesday night. Brookings comes to town. They'll take on Mitchell for one 9-inning game. That starts at 6 o'clock. We'll have your pregame show at approximately 5:50. So, again, you can enjoy some baseball coming up this week at home on Wednesday nights against Sheridan, Wyoming, that 5 o'clock doubleheader. Thanks for joining us here all afternoon, all evening long here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from Omaha. Travis Krins bringing you coverage here from the 2018 Seniors Turf Classic. A 2-3 trip to Omaha. Mitchell, they defeat Millard South 3-1. We'll be back coming up Tuesday of the following week. Brookings will be at Cadwell Park. You can listen to the game right here on KORN Radio.
You have been listening to Post 18 American Legion Baseball on 101.3 FM and AM 1490 KORN News Radio and online at KORNradio.com. Post 18 American Legion Baseball was sponsored by Shays Restaurants, C&B of Mitchell, John Deere, MJ Aviation, Ronick Ag, Walmart of Mitchell, Iverson Chrysler Center of Mitchell and Huron, First Dakota National Bank, Poet Bar Refining of Mitchell, Lewis Family Drug of Mitchell, The Depot, Culver's, and Dakota Physical Therapy. Mitchell Post 18 American Legion Baseball has been a sports presentation of KORN Mitchell, a division of Nedved Media, LLC.